Hey guys, what is up? It is No Help, and welcome back to another video today. If you guys like the video, make sure to smash the like button and maybe even consider subscribing for more. Runescape is a game where you can kind of do whatever you want whenever you want, and that is the beauty of the game. But is there a more efficient way of doing things on how to max or maybe save the most amount of time? This can be more considered towards Ironman account, but main accounts can kind of follow this as well. There's not too many differences when it really comes down to it, is one person has to get everything themselves and one person can buy things. So, I mean, there's a pretty big difference, but for maxing, is there really a difference? Yes and no, but yeah, today I'm going to go over the ideal, most efficient route that I would kind of take for maxing my skills. As of 2021, I know it's kind of changed throughout the years, new methods and things like that have come out, so I'm just going to go over how and like which order I would do these skills to make it the most efficient or the most easy for me anyways. If you guys have any other recommendations for this, leave it down in the comments below. I'd be curious to know how you guys would go about it. I know we're not going to all start brand new accounts and do it this way. It's just kind of like how I would do it now, you know what I mean? And as you can see from the way I'm gonna kind of go about things, I did not do this at all. So I'm gonna start this off by saying fuck getting 99s right away. What you want to do right away is honestly just get your quest cape. Kind of play the game how you want to play the game, get your quest cape, get that knocked out of the way, make sure you get things unlocked like birdhouse runs, make sure you start doing farming, get all of the achievement diaries and everything you need to do farming, make sure you get the Kingdom of Miscellanea unlocked. The reason that I basically recommend you to get the quest cape out of the way as like one of the first things you should do is because you have, and then you'll have unlocked everything in the game and it'll just make actually going for max so much easier. In this way, you know, you kind of have a base of skills, like, you know, there's not just like a bunch of level 1s and then a couple 99s. It's not going to be like a maxing order like that. But yeah, this way you'll have like a decent round of stats. You have everything unlocked. You can kind of do every method in the game, go everywhere in the game, more importantly, and just, you know, makes it so much easier than, you know, having to, you know, be grinding something and then be like, oh, I didn't finish this quest. And also it unlocks you things like Barrow's gloves, the best in slot gear, and just overall get a decent amount of money and finish your quest cape. By then, you should already have been doing a ton of birdhouse runs to start your hunter training, do a ton of farming, just make sure you do farming daily as well for money and just to train farming because it's one of those skills that takes a long time. And, you know, overall, just do your dailies all of the time. After all of that is done, you know what I mean, you have the kingdom collecting things, you know, you're doing your dailies, your farming, your birdhouse runs, you know, all the dailies and stuff like that. I would get 99 agility, just knock 99 agility right out of the way. Whatever method you want to do, whether it be sepulcher, rooftops, or whatever, get 99 agility. You'll be so happy that you have 99 agility out of the way. It's one of the longest skills in the entire game, and it's one of the most useful skills in the game. You can get your graceful, recommend you do that right away as well. But yeah, get 99 agility, have that long skill out of the way, and then you have shortcuts all around the game. You have the longest amount of energy throughout the game, and it'll just make the whole gameplay so much better. This one is more towards Ironman accounts, but you're also going to call me crazy for recommending this as the second one, is to get 99, or I guess 95 technically runecrafting, but you might as well go to 99. You can unlock the method where you get the I forget what the Wrath runes, and this way you can actually get Slayer or get prayer experience while training Slayer, and it's like 1-to-1 ratio basically, so it'll save you so much time in the long run if you just get this out of the way. This is only for Ironman accounts. Main accounts can just go ahead and buy the Wrath runes right away from the Grand Exchange, so that'll save them, you know, hundreds of hours of doing runecrafting. But I know it's a very slow process, but trust me, it'll help you out in the long run so much with getting the Wrath runes. It'll just save you basically getting 99 prayer. It'll just be like, you know, while training Slayer, you'll already get 99 prayer. It's literally that good. It's so overpowered, especially for Ironman accounts. So yeah, knock out agility, then runecrafting. Now, I know you're not going to have the money for 99 construction, but at least get like 90. You want to upgrade your house as much as you possibly can. Pretty much the best thing to do in the game. It'll just make getting around the game so much easier, your convenience so much easier, you know, just having everything where you can teleport to your house there and back is just so amazing. If you're a main account, knock 99 construction out right away. I know if you're an Ironman, it's going to take a lot longer to get the resources for, but just knock 99 construction, or at least, you know, get all the house upgrades. Having the cape is really nice, but at least if you have a maxed house, you can still use, you know, the rune pouch with law runes and stuff like that. But yeah, getting that utility skill out of the way is just so useful. It's going to cost you a shit ton of money, and it's going to take a long time if you're an Ironman account, but definitely get it out of the way. Now, it's kind of up to you realistically if you want to go the combat route or the skilling route first. Depends on your lifestyle, whether you need to AFK more or whether you want to focus more on the game. If you take the combat route, you can go ahead and just go for 99 Slayer. This way you'll get 99 HP, attack, strength, defense, range, even prayer realistically if you're doing the method, the one-to-one method with the Wrath runes, very good. And magic this way. You can knock that all out with Slayer, so never just go to the Nightmare Zone and train combat. Besides for imbues, those are very important, but other than that, just train it all through Slayer. This way will make you a ton of money. So if you're working to 99 Slayer, you could finish off construction, you know what I mean? You could start doing other buyables like herb lore and stuff like that. But if you just go right from, you know, 99 construction, you're going to be maxing a ton of stats at the same time. Like a ton of stats at the same time, getting your combat level up too, and more importantly, making a ton of money. So if you do the combat method first, you're going to have so much money and it will make the other skills easier. So other skills, some of them don't really matter in which ways that you train them, but this is one thing I would recommend after getting the utility skills out of the way, like agility, runecrafting, and construction. Then focus on combat. Max your combat, have a great time, get 99 Slayer, and make a shit ton of money. While training Slayer though, you're going to want to be, you know, planting seaweed, getting your crafting supplies up. Slayer is a great way as well as getting resources for crafting. If you do like a lot of forecath and stuff like that, you're going to want to focus on crafting, getting about 85 crafting so you can get your Zenite jewelry. Or if you're a main account, you know, crafting doesn't really matter. You can just go ahead and buy the jewelry, but slowly working on towards 99 crafting to be while you're working on Slayer, I recommend, because it's going to take you forever if you're an Ironman account to get all the resources for crafting. Or if you want to just do charter ships, you know, get some money from Slayer, knock out 99 crafting. The teleport to the house there is so useful for things like clue scrolls. And then you'll have pretty much most of your utility skills out of the way. So work on crafting while you're working on, you know, just doing Slayer. The reason I recommended crafting to wait till now and you can get like 80 construction and finish it off while doing Slayer is because you're going to need a ton of money for crafting and a ton of money for training up construction. So doing Slayer like while working on these skills to 99 might be very beneficial, but at least, you know, get 85 and 85, 90 construction so that you can have the upgrades if you are an Ironman account. When you are done Slayer, and you know you've been farming every day, you've been collecting from the kingdom all the time, doing birdhouse runs, seaweed runs, and everything like that, you can slowly, you know, work on other skills, and it's going to be so amazing. You can work on herb lore, finish off herb lore, you can finish off your crafting, you can finish off construction, whatever it might be, finish off your prayer with the bones you got. And, you know, from there, you can kind of just train skills in the way you want to do. You can go for 99 hunter, you can go for 99 thieving when those kind of skills don't matter as much. If you are an Ironman account, however, you might want to do a bit of pyramid plunder so you can get the house upgrade. Other than that, though, you don't really need to worry about thieving. It is good money if you want to do the skilling route first and save Slayer for last. You could do that for a little bit of money. But I'd recommend you do this combat first, work on your expensive buyables, and then, you know, you're going to farm over time, getting resources to train things like herb lore, you know what I mean? If you ever have a nice AFK session in your life, whether, you know, you be in college or you have a job where you can work from home and you have a lot of time to, you know, AFK Runescape, that is when I recommend you do things like mining and cooking and fishing. Those ones are so easy to do over time. And sorry, woodcutting as well is another really AFK skill. I'd save those for a rainy time or when you're, you know, you're in school or you have a lot of time to AFK if you're working on something else, playing another game. While you're focused, I wouldn't recommend doing AFK skills, you know what I mean? So I would save those for last or for a rainy day, or if you just want to AFK a lot. Also, the Kingdom of Miscellanea can help you with cooking, can help you with mining, can help you with fletching as well. I got 99 fletching from the Kingdom of Miscellanea. I got 99 cooking from the Kingdom of Miscellanea. And as for smithing, you're gonna just You could, use all the ores you get from mining, but I would recommend you just, with money from Slayer, money from other skilling methods, just buy gold ore. It is so fast. It is really nice to get smithing knocked out of the way. It can be one of your last skills as well. It's not really an important skill by any means. You don't really need it for much unless you're, wanting to make like a dragon fire shield or something like that. You don't really need smithing for too much. But yeah, that's the way that I would recommend going it. I would start off with agility, move into construction, move into runecrafting if I'm an Ironman account. Once I, have a decent amount of money, get into some Slayer, max out my combat, make a shit ton of money from Slayer, work on crafting, work on some other viable skills, finish off construction, stuff like that. And then just slowly, you have 199 after 199. And this way, while you're farming and doing everything the whole time, while doing Slayer, of course, you can, after Slayer's done, move into the Bibles, finish off the Bibles, and then after that, you can kind of focus on the skills that really don't matter as much, like something like, smithing or thieving or something like that. But yeah, I don't know. There's so many various ways you can go about maxing. A lot of people as well kind of just go skill by skill. We get 80 plus, then we get 90 plus, and whatever works for you. And you might just love getting 99s. You might want to get 99 thieving first, and that's totally fine. Whatever floats your boat. This is just kind of like the most efficient kind of route that I would take, knowing the knowledge that I know now. Yeah, runecrafting is an extremely useful skill now because of that spell. If I did that spell from the start, I'd probably have like 96, maybe 95, 96 prayer right now just from that spell. It's so good. But, you can get bones from training Slayer as well, so hopefully we'll get 99 prayer one day. But yeah, I really hope you guys enjoyed the video today, and I hope you guys are having a lot of fun on Group Ironman as well. I've been seeing a ton of videos about that lately, and it looks like it's a lot of fun. But I'm really excited for the Leagues 3. I think that's going to be a blast. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video today. It's kind of a little ramble video, just a personal opinion video. If you disagree with anything, feel free to leave it down in the comments below. And yeah, until next time, see ya later.